Hey mama! Are you overwhelmed by all the lists that you find on Pinterest and in blog posts about all the breastfeeding must-haves that you're supposed to get? This list has these things, another list has other things. What's a mama to do? Don't worry. I am going to tell you what you need to make breastfeeding easier and more comfortable. I am going to tell you the top 10 breastfeeding essentials. Welcome to my channel, Breastfeeding Confidential. My name is Andrea Tran. I'm a registered nurse and a lactation consultant in IBCLC, and I've been helping moms and babies breastfeed for over 26 years, and I want to help you too. If you are looking for information and advice that is both practical and backed by research, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos on all things breastfeeding. Over the years, the thousands of moms that I have worked with have told me that these are the things that they used over and over again. This list will save you both time and money. You won't waste your time trying to research what's the best of these things. You won't waste your money buying things that just aren't helpful. You'll only be getting the things that you need. You'll only be getting the things that are going to make breastfeeding more comfortable and easier. Often at the top of a breastfeeding must-have list is a nursing pillow, and most moms do find that a nursing pillow can make breastfeeding more comfortable, especially in those early days and weeks when you've got this wobbly newborn. And I have found that the very best breastfeeding pillow, honestly, if I had invented a breastfeeding pillow, this is exactly what it would have looked like, is the Boppy Best Latch. Now what I like about the Boppy Best Latch is that it's got two different sides of firmness. The firm side is good for newborns because they're so wobbly, and then the softer side is good for older babies. The other awesome thing about the Boppy Best Latch is it's got a belt that wraps around your waist, but it's also detachable. So if you find that you don't need it attached to you like that, you can just take the whole thing off. That is genius. It's completely machine washable. It's a newer pillow on the breastfeeding pillow market, so it only has a couple of hundred reviews on Amazon, but it has earned a 4.5-star rating. And I will make sure to put links in the description of all the things that I'm going to tell you about. Now, another breastfeeding accessory that I find so helpful in terms of making mamas more comfortable is a nursing stool. It's just a little stool that is angled, that kind of leans you back just that extra little bit. And I just see moms relax so much when they just bring their feet up. If you have some splurge money or somebody is wanting to buy you something extra nice for your baby, then the Graco nursing glider and ottoman is amazing because it has not only an ottoman, but it has a little stool that you can pull out so you can prop your feet up, because having that your feet up just kind of brings you back that extra little bit so you're not hunched over when you're nursing. So you are definitely going to want to put either a nursing stool or the Graco nursing glider on your wish list. Another breastfeeding must-have is a nursing tank or a bunch of nursing tanks. Now, nursing tanks are awesome for a couple reasons. In the early days, a breastfeeding bra is just, it can be too much. It's just too much to have on, and you don't know what size you're going to need. So a nursing tank just has that stretch and comfort and ease that new moms love. Now, some are super cute and can be worn by themselves. Others are good for just putting under a sweater or a shirt, and then they'll cover your tummy when you're nursing in public. So you're definitely going to want to get a few nursing tanks. As far as nursing bras go, I recommend that you wait until your milk has come in and you've gotten through engorgement, and then you're going to have a much better idea of what is going to be the right size for you. Whereas nursing tanks, they're not as fitted as a nursing bra is, so they give you that support, but the flexibility. Now, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, if it's Suek or Swiek or what, but it gets great ratings on Amazon. over 2,000 reviews, and it has a 4.5-star rating. The Daisy is great for wearing under clothes because it's nice and close fitting. So another genius product is the lactation massager. And this is good for when you're pumping to help get extra milk, or it can even be helpful if you have a baby who isn't really vigorous to help with milk flow. It's been rated over 1,000 times on Amazon, and it gets 4.5 stars. If you want more tips on how to increase your milk supply with pumping, how to make pumping more comfortable, or even when to pump, check out my pumping playlist. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. Now, one thing that is a very common annoyance for breastfeeding moms is leaking, and so you'll want to have some bra pads to help with that. Now, I recommend that you have both disposable and cloth reusable. I personally found the cloth were so much more comfortable, but there are times when the disposable ones come in handy. And if you're going to get cloth bra pads, then you got to get the Baby Bliss bamboo rayon. It comes in a pack of 14 pairs, and it even comes with a little zippy bag to put it in your washer so that you can keep them all together. The other great thing about the Baby Bliss nursing pads is that they come in 3 different sizes, and that's unusual. They have been reviewed over 6,700 times on Amazon, and that's gotten it a 4.5-star rating. The Medilla's Safe and Dry Ultra Thin disposable nursing pads are the ones to get for disposable nursing pads. You can't go wrong with a product that has a 4.5-star rating from over 3,300 reviews. Now, sore nipples is a really common problem with newly breastfeeding moms, and one of the things that has been a game changer. Now, I've been a lactation consultant for over 26 years, so I started before this product came out, and it made such an incredible difference, is gel pads for breastfeeding. And the kind that I like best are the Amita Comfort Gels. Now, they don't have the most reviews, but that's because some of the other ones are easier to find. Fortunately, you can get the Amita Comfort Gels from Amazon. I found that they were what moms really liked the best because they weren't too sticky, they last for several days, they don't have cotton attached to them that will get wet if you try to rinse them. And a tip is to put them in the refrigerator when you're not using them. Get 2 pairs, so you're wearing one and one is in the refrigerator, and then you'll always have a nice cool pair to put on after you nurse. If you want to know how to avoid sore nipples, then check out this video. Another awesome thing to have on hand is a manual breast pump, even if you have an electric breast pump. Sometimes you just want to pump a little bit and you don't want to have to get everything out. So the Haka manual breast pump is awesome. It has been another game changer. You know mamas love it because over 11,000 of them have reviewed it on Amazon, and it's got a 4.5-star rating. Now, it can be used just to collect milk. When your milk lets down, you're feeding on one side and you just put it up, create a little suction, and it'll catch milk as it lets down. Or you can use it where you're doing this suction and release. So it can be used a couple different ways. And this thing is such a bargain for how amazing it is. This next product is another one of those, why didn't I think of this? The Milky's Milk Tray. This is a special tray for freezing breast milk. It freezes it in tubes and 1 ounce each. So that makes it so easy when you want to thaw milk. If you think you just need an ounce or 2, then you can just take out as many sticks as you need. It provides so much flexibility in terms of determining how much milk you want to thaw. You don't have to guess ahead of time how much you're going to need because you have everything in 1 ounce amounts. So you would just pump, freeze the milk in the trays, and then you can pop them out and put them in a plastic bag or a glass freezer container, and then just use what you need. and you will waste so much less breast milk freezing it this way. Now, when my kiddos were babies, the one thing that I was so thankful for was a baby front carrier. And the kind that I had isn't available anymore. And that's probably a good thing because they've just made so many advancements in design. Now, Moby wraps are very popular, but what I think is just genius is the Catan baby carrier. And it is like a wrap, but it's already wrapped. And you put it on like a t-shirt, and you can nurse your baby in a variety of ways. You can do it in a cradle hold, you can do it in a more upright hold. It is just amazing. And if you want a structured carrier, the Ergo Baby are the best ones to get for breastfeeding. I wrote a whole blog post about this, and I'll put that link in the description if you want to read everything I had to say about baby carriers for breastfeeding. Now, the last thing that I'm going to recommend is an app. It's called the Mommy Meds app, and it was made by the Texas Tech University team, the Infant Risk team, and it tells you all you will want to know about medications and breastfeeding. And it is a subscription, so you do have to pay for it yearly, but if you have a question about breastfeeding and medications, it is worth its weight in gold. And the recommendations are well researched. So that's it, mamas. That's my top 10 breastfeeding must-haves. Now, there will be other things that you may want to get, but these are the things that you want to put at the top of your list. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Check out my blog, Breastfeeding Confidential, and check out my other videos about all things breastfeeding. Until next time, mama, take care.